Hello there, Internet. MegaMogwai here, and I got yet another Legends of Runeterra video for you guys today. I completely butchered that. Fuck it, let's do it live. I got a bit of a sore throat, so I can't like actually speak too loud. Like I think I wore myself out. I've been bulk recording today, and this is the last video that I have for the day. I've been recording all day, and I've been working a lot on this last deck. I spent actually like a lot of hours preparing this deck concept, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So essentially, we're gonna showcase a list that features VIEGO and Kindred, and a deck called You're Too Slow. It's not what you think. It's a reference to, you know, those animes in which there's like this villain and he just moves so fast that you cannot hit him, right? Like it's Goku style, right? Like you just try to hit him, you're like, hey, you're like senpai, and he's like baka, and he gets out of the way without even applying any sort of effort whatsoever. That's kind of what we're doing here. We have VIEGO and Kindred with a full set of Syncopation, and it is just hilarious how good this card is with VIEGO and with Kindred as well, but especially with VIEGO. VIEGO is a snowbally champion, right? Design-wise, VIEGO is meant to just go all in and essentially give you a massive payoff if you manage to level him up. Leveling him up is quite difficult, but it is incredible if you do so, and that's what we tried to do here. Instead of focusing so much on denies and notifies, we play Syncopation, which allows us to swap our VIEGO with many fodder units that we have around the board. We're running a full set of Hapless Aristocrat. We have Fading Icon that leaves out a Prey. We even have a one-off of the Wings and the Wave because we're running a full set of Glimpse Beyond and Spirit Leech here as well to enable synergy with Kindred. The reason why Kindred and VIEGO work so well is because Kindred baits out removal. Kindred is a must-answer threat themselves, and you need to eventually deal with them. But if you focus too much of your removal on Kindred, then VIEGO is set loose, and yeah, things are pretty bad for the opponent. Naturally, this deck is fantastic in a world without Minimorph. Again, yet another deck that I showcase that is very weak to Minimorph. But what are you gonna do? You know, fun late game decks just don't exist because they just get Minimorphed, and that's just how it is. Nonetheless, fortunately, there are other archetypes in the ladder besides Minimorph decks, and we can have quite a bit of fun with this in said matchups, and it is really strong. When you take it outside of that, you know, big weakness, like this deck is actually really solid, and I feel like it could be a very good option for tournaments with the Conquest format, and you know, banning like Bando City or Minimorph decks and focusing on the other ones. Like this deck puts a lot of work in certain matchups, especially mid-range ones. It really does, as we have, like I mentioned, a lot of self-sacrifice synergy, as even the one-off of Wings in the Wave can trigger our Kindred or our VIEGO for just 1 mana, or give us fodder that we need for Glimpses and Spirit Leech in case we're running low on that as well. Obviously, we're playing Cabinet Warden Soldier. We got Shadow Assassins. Shadow Assassins work really well with Syncopation from an offensive standpoint, because when we attack, we can swap VIEGO if it's getting blocked with our Elusive and just smack him in the face for a billion. And then when it comes to Deny and Spirit's Refuge, this distribution depends on what you're running into on the ladder. I was running into more aggressive decks while playtesting this deck, which made me resort to Spirit's Refuge. I also like it a little bit better than Deny against Pantheon, because Barrier against Pantheon is really strong, and Pantheon is really popular right now, right? So very solid card. But if you're running into like a lot of concurrent timelines, for example, amongst others, then you can resort to Deny. It really depends on what you're running into. You can swap these and run 2 Deny, 1 Spirit's Refuge. But Spirit's Refuge is very good here because we have really big units. With VIEGO gets really big, and against aggro, they beat us up at the beginning, even though we have a pretty decent curve to take them on. I'd say not so much aggro, but Yordles and ARM decks, you know, that go wide and aren't, you know, they threaten you with rallies because everybody's just running like hyper aggressive decks with rallies from Demacia now. So you have to be able to withstand that, and a lot of times just 1 Spirit's Refuge onto your huge VIEGO will bring your health all the way back up and essentially win you the game. So it's really neat in a deck like this. Can also offer protection against damage-based removal like Thermogenic Beam, etc. We're playing a full set of Vengeance. I feel like right now in this meta with Pantheon running loose, you need to be playing Vengeance. You need to be able to deal with big units. And, you know, Shadow Owls does do that pretty damn well. A one-off of Atrocity. The only reason why we're not playing 2 copies is because it doesn't really mix too well with Syncopation, right? A lot of times we're using the Syncopation to defend our win condition, and Atrocity doesn't really combine well with that because, you know, if you Syncopate and you Atrocity a target, Atrocity is the target that you swapped into. So I run it as a one-off. It's still really, really solid and a very good way to finish games. But I think 1 is enough, personally, as we got the Invasive Hydrovine here. We're not playing Greenglade Lookout. I go on a bit of an explanation in the middle of the games as to why, because I feel like Greenglade Lookout is a win more card, and it's very, very variance dependent, as you need to draw into like having a big unit in your hand, play Greenglade Lookout on turn 2, not have it die immediately, and also not have your opponent play a 2 mana 2/3, for example. Like, there's a lot of things that need to go right for Greenglade Lookout to actually put in some decent work. And even if it just gets to strike once, a lot of times it's not that big of a deal. And you lost a 2-drop because you had to swing with it. And I don't know. I don't feel like it's very neat. It's a terrible top deck. When in this case we have like units that, you know, aren't bad top decks because it can give us fodder to draw with our Spirit Leeches, and I really, really like the deck as it is right now. And today's gameplay is gonna really showcase this card. This card just shines, absolutely shines in a deck like this. And I've been wanting to showcase the power and how underrated Syncopation is as a disruption tool for a very long time, and I finally found a home for it. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content. I'm gonna rest my voice because I'm losing it. And yeah, love ya. Enjoy the matches. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, here we go. Round 1, Darkness. Let's drop the Spirit's Refuge. Let's drop you. Let's keep the Kindred and the Fading Icon. Kindred threatens Veigar, but not if they have the Catalyzer.
Give me your balance, creatures of doom! Watch out for genius!
Now their Darkness deals with it. I could play Kamivoran Soldier. I want to be able to pressure. Want to get some damage in there. Kills my Kindred now, and I just don't have. So instead we're gonna go double Kamivoran into VIEGO. Because we have the Syncopation, so if they have a many more, fine, but if they have a Vengeance, we can actually swap.
Away with you, tiny monster!
May as well apply pressure then. Ah. Minimorph is just... God, you can't make fun decks with Minimorph. You can't. You can't. You cannot. Any late game deck that you make, it's just like, no! Minimorph! Minimorph!
Wondrous discoveries await below. Where we go. They retreat.
I'm gonna play Kindred. Because I can use Kindred to bait this Darkness. Exactly. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 9 mana.
The whole world will know my anguish.
And we're gonna use the power of Syncopation here.
How fares the mana crystal number 3? Soon, Lord Vagar. It will be ready soon.
I will find her.
I can't telegraph to match because they still have 6 mana for a Vengeance.
Break your darkness. Persistence is key.
If I syncopate preemptively and they venges me, it's for naught. So we just let the swing happen. Now I can just glimpse as we continue to apply pressure. Find the vengeance there. All right. Gonna play one hapless aristocrat because of this.
Huh. Guess I'm the big guns now.
Go for vengeance.
Make the hurt your weapon.
Surrender to me.
Hopefully you don't have a missed call. Missed call is like the one card. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Good shit.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Bro. Ruination. Ruination. Ruination fucks us up if I commit like that. Straight into that, we just don't get enough damage through, man.
The dark beckons.
Perfect.
They cannot hide.
Oppose me and die.
Oh, my dear.
Dropping down to 1. Okay, so if they go for a darkness onto this for 4 mana, what could they do? I have not played VIEGO this round, so I don't think they can do much.
The order rewards its faithful.
So now we do this. He's at 9, so we do this with this. Oh, but what if he has a Dark Bolt Acolyte? Oh, I think I choked. But I mean, I needed the... Okay, never mind. Okay. But I kind of threw it there, I think. It was tricky, but we get Vagar. Come here and die! What? You're dead! You're gone! Okay, so... I'm gonna make him work for it. I'm gonna make him work for it. Okay, Pokey. But now they can only play Ruination. That's it. Okay, they pinged that. play invasive. And we play you.
That egg. Did it move?
We go as wide as we possibly can. Got Deny here. Deny is actually very strong. Shadow Assassin looming in there. They only got 2 blockers. There's only so much they can do. And if they have something like a Withering Whale, which would be enough, I will deny it. Is there any reason not to play Kindred? I mean, they can develop, but what can they develop? Something like a Senna, and then they have a 1-mana Darkness, and with Senna, I mean, but Senna is like... I mean, Senna could lead to a scenario where they have Senna, 1-mana Darkness, and Withering Whale, but I have 1 more unit, so I should have played Kindred, but we got him! We got him, baby! I don't think I played that perfectly, but I'll take it. Ho, ho, ho. It's Butt Boys. Rock and Rock Body. I don't even know what I'm saying. Like, I don't even fucking know. I'm gonna drop, do I drop the Vengeance? I'm gonna keep Viego. Viego's signature spell is actually really good here against Formidable. Despair. I want me some Despair.
Our eyes lead to hidden paths.
Alright.
Patient, cautious, and quiet. This is our way. The Order rewards its faithful.
Take the hit.
Embrace life.
Kindred can also be really strong against Formidable. They play something like Braum. I can actually glimpse.
Kip and I will scout ahead. Won't we, Kip? They cannot hide.
Strong hit. We got Spirit's Refuge.
Get the spirit.
Hit.
The whole world will know my language.
And we play Viego. Consider strike. We're like, okay, but you. Take one for the team. I'm telling you guys, this card is nuts in this kind of archetype. It's so good. It's a 2-mana deny, baby.
Welcome to the tipsy.
Alright, there's the fearsome blocker. Okay. Nice, perfect draw. Give me another target for this.
He is for the other.
I will find her. Let's talk about your tag. Its heart beats fast now.
It knows. Five cards that aren't those.
How can Brom help?
Braum. You're on my list, Braum. You've been a naughty boy.
Have you met my shield?
It's fine. They get that, which is okay. We have another Syncopation here. I think I could play Carnivoran Soldier here because I have a Syncopation, so I think is this safe? What plays could they go for? Let's just keep it chill here. We have access to Syncopation and Spirit's Refuge. Let's not mess with that. Let's play reactively. We're just honestly we're just like chopping it down, dude. We're tearing them apart. Again, I want to continue to play it safe. Right? Let's not play invasive Hydrovine until we've established, like, let's go for the Viego win con here. We're very close to leveling up Viego. I'll keep Viego in the back. Because he's almost set to go. And this is why we play as a 3 of. We're actually relying on the third one. Like, I would I would like to play more. Like, this card is so good in this deck. Oh my god, dude.
Never die, little man.
Perhaps, when at last our masks are forgotten,
What happens then?
it may be that another takes us beyond. Dear wolf.
Bro, that's so sick. Oh! Surrender to me! Ooh!
Consumed by the black mist. Its heart beats fast now.
It knows. It knows. Let's go for a glimpse. Let's draw a little bit. We got Spirit's Refuge, and there's nothing that they can kill anyways with single combat. Oh, now we're talking. Come over here. We can wings and wave you. And shut you down, baby. Oh, just completely shut down. Syncopation.
I will take back
MVP.
all of it.
Okay, alright. I'll go again. We're keeping you. Do we keep the Cavalier Soldier? I think we do. Got a Vengeance here. Alright. They attack on 2, which means. Which means that they can strike our Kindred. They play the 2-drop Challenger, which they haven't shown yet.
Every work demands a piece of ourselves.
So attack with you. I could attack with you as well, but they could have a Troll Chant or something like that, so we're gonna hold back with this.
With a little help, I made you fly.
This is tricky.
Patience, cautious, and quiet. This is our way.
Never one.
Without the other.
Let's drop this Kindred here. I think it's a trade that I'm okay with. Because I know this Kindred is very threatening towards them, but I don't want to waste my Syncopation or any of these. I'll let this trade happen. It slows him down a little bit. And now, because now a Concerted Strike doesn't do it.
She waits for me beyond the mist, my queen.
Okay. Let's go back. For the glimpse beyond, we got more syncopations there. I'd like to go for another one. Let's take it easy though.
Someone who won't break.
Give me a day and you'll have two.
The dark beckons.
Let's swing like this, make use of our fearsome.
Our teeth they will see.
To battle.
We force him to block heavily into this. Shield of Durand. Still nowhere near enough. That's a weird Shield of Durand. It's a very strange one. Okay, so we lose a total of 6, going up to 9. 9, 13. If I glimpse you, I actually just level up VIEGO. Is that worth it?
I hear her calling for me.
Is that worth it? We'll see. Just strike like this. I don't think that's worth it though. I do level VIEGO if I kill you with a Glimpse Beyond. But then I just steal this because Galio's like Galio doesn't fall under VIEGO's trap or power. Yeah, Galio is pretty immune to VIEGO in that sense, even though he can't block into him. I just want to keep my option. I like my option. I just want to have more mana than my opponent here. I just want to have more mana than my opponent. So I'm just gonna like pass here. I generate a free blocker. Like he has a very hard time attacking into me. I have more mana than him. I have double syncopation, so I can just dance around.
Come a long way from a flying stone bird.
I can just dance around here. As long as he's not threatening a level up, I'm fine. 6. I mean, I don't need Hapless. I'm fine here. I'm fine here. Like I can just swing again. I don't level up is the problem, but I think they can't afford to not swing. As long as my VIEGO doesn't die, I won't syncopate. Okay.
Looks like fun.
This is so good, dude. And now we have the level up enabled, so I have no reason. I have no reason to do anything here. Right? I just Vile Feast, to be honest. Just to bop the spell shield. Could try to single combat me, but now I have Vengeance. Or I could just, you know, syncopate again. Yep. Oh my god, dude.
I will take back what is mine. All of it.
That's pretty sick. Improbulator. Alright. This one can get tricky. We definitely want to keep the Syncopation. I think I want to drop... do I want to drop the Invasive Hydrovine? I like Hapless just because it gives me a body. I think it's a bit early for you, though. Even though Invasive Hydrovine is a kind of unit that I kind of want here.
What's that noise?
Alright, that helped us pretty well. But we developed the board.
Well, what have we here?
Double aristocrat draw is great.
Please, I have connections!
I have like endless chump blockers, so
Now we wait.
Please? Where are you? I was feared once, just as you are now. What's that, Lamb?
Something soon forgotten, dear wolf.
I will find someone. Its heart beats fast now.
it knows. And now we get rid of that. Look at that cheeky play, though. No more Ravenous Flocks. That's a very important information here. Chump block again. Thermal beam there. Let's glimpse.
I do this for her.
Now we play VIEGO.
For us. Surrender to me.
3 in a row, huh? Well, the fact that we're damaged really sucks here.
Don't blink or you'll miss me.
Just ping away you, though.
One step ahead.
You matter so little. I hear them calling for me.
I'm at triple vial feast here.
Now we wait.
We could get thermoed here. But, you know, they have a Scorched Earth.
It's on.
It's very hard to level up VIEGO in this matchup. So we kind of have to try to see if we can get a more offensive approach.
Without the other.
But we're not quite drawing for that. We need more card draw here. We need more card draw.
Peacemaker protocol.
What begins?
That's what I got. I have triple Syncopation in deck, but we didn't get it. Yeah, that's game. That's game. Like, we're completely out. This is a pretty rough matchup. They can control our game plan really well, even though we have a lot of okay, that's draw. That is card draw. Oof. Vengeance? Vengeance? Dude, that's wild. They got the flash bombs really up there. Yeah. GG. Yeah, we're dead. Good game. I don't think I could have done that much differently. Like, they just have so much removal. Maybe we got some potential inspiration here. Just pure Yasuo, nothing else. Okay. Interesting. Do I like Spirit's Refuge? I think I do, but I feel like I also... I definitely feel like I need some more early game. That's not early game. Yeah, that's pretty alright. You generally want to keep your champions in this deck.
Patrol 1, Patrol 2, Patrol 3.
Oh, really? What are you ramping into?
Here, sound the alarm.
I could go for the Vile Feast, but I don't want to waste it on this. I feel like Vile Feast can have more utility. Now we have the Chemivore, so we'll do the trades into it. I wonder what they're ramping into. Is it a turn 3 Yasuo? Because I am not ready. I'm quite surprised that there's no other champion. Like, there's a lot of good champions that you can pair. You have Kennen, you have Ari, you have Swain.
The order rewards its faithful.
Okay, 2 mana! Shadow Assassin! OP! I'm gonna swing. I don't want to swing with this because, you know, then...
Intruder, get him.
Okay. Weed that up.
The reinforcements.
Important to kill that. Whatever they draw is what they potentially have buffed because they don't even have Yasuo in hand. So I assume they have like a lot of spells. That's why I don't like Greenglade Lookout, man. It's just it's a very like a lot has to go right for the card. Like you need to have a card to ramp into in hand, and it needs to actually come in on turn 2 and be able to strike, you know, and not run into like a 2/3 or something. And even just like turning into Conchologist just feels so bad.
The dark beckons.
Okay, this time it wasn't that. We are gonna play you.
Without the other.
I am gonna try to Vile Feast here. Because we would clear both of these. They could, it's very likely they have something like a Twin Disciplines. What are my best options here? I think we just full swing first. We'll see what they have. I don't mind trading these two into these two. Just to get information. Clear this board so that Kindred can actually be threatening. It makes sense for them to chump this, like they don't really care about this Spiderling. I do though. I can do a lot of things with the Spiderling. I love you.
Will we ever die, little lamb?
Perhaps, when at last our masks are forgotten,
What happens then?
it may be that another takes us beyond.
I will fight them.
Of course you will, dear wolf.
That's adorable, actually. It knows.
Submission or death for all who
I'll play VIEGO. I'ma play VIEGO. Because they gotta put in the work to remove him.
I go where the road
Okay, so it was Yasuo, the top deck, alright. That's why I like playing this card. Don't play anything. Just swing. Or pass. Just pass. That's why Kindred pairs really well with VIEGO. They are a pretty must-answer threat themselves. But VIEGO is the epitome of must-answer, right? In a world without Minimorph. Like, I just... Like, I know I've been ranting a lot about the card lately, but I just feel like Minimorph kind of like dumbed down the game a little bit. I don't know.
Think you're fast? Cute.
Okay, so now we are gonna do this.
The air betrays you, child.
We don't get Yasuo, but we get his girlfriend. He's into, you know, little chipmunks. Not judging. No kink shaming. It's a bit weird, but no, they... Alright. You coming at me, bruh? Quite like this. I want to keep the vengeance open at all times. Yeah, I'm really okay with this.
Want to remember a sky.
All winds blow.
I want to swing. Like no one's ever swung before. I don't want to develop because against this deck, that's just welcoming Arachnoid Sentry.
I alone decide my fate.
Okay. Alright, interesting. How about this? What you got for this? A deny. Alright, well, that warrants me using this then.
My kind of lessons.
Remember me, little one. Please.
He'll be mine.
These for the other.
Who's the other? Kind of spooky. Oh, they prevented us from getting a hit, but we got a clean wipe there.
True power requires restraint.
That's interesting. That's kind of sad, actually. I like my play better. And Kindred steals the show for this one. Alright. Be careful, you're aggroing him! You're aggroing him! They did. And that's a pretty likely kill. Though, stuns can happen. Yeah, Steel Tempest. Wow, it won. Alright. I just want to play my Hydra Run.
Follow the wind.
But watch your back. How about we despair you?
No cure.
Okay, thicker and thicker. There's actually a bit too much going on here. I feel pretty confident.
You'll wanna give me some space. Promise.
Ooh, what about Atrocity? Can Atrocity actually... This levels you up, right? Yeah. Could have a deny. And we get the level up animation. Let's go. Yeah, pretty good matchup. So it was a mina deck. But like I said, Green Glade Lookout is very it's a very greedy card. That's why I took it out from this archetype. It's the kind of card that's just like, I wish everything goes well and then I'll be useful, you know?